Alright, so a bit of a different video today. So as you can see, I'm sat in my van, which is unusual because normally I'm out doing work. But I've been passing a job as I've been going to one of my other jobs. And I've noticed the lawn's really dry and brown. So I just thought with the weather it is in the minute and everybody's lawn's looking pretty brown, I thought maybe we could do a lawn fix video on a lawn that I don't normally do. So I think it'd be quite interesting if they will allow me to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and knock on, and we'll see if they'd be interested in taking part in a bit of a free lawn fix video. So I'll just show you it now. It's just over there. So we'll just flick the camera around. It's just looking a bit brown and it's just lacking a bit of wetting agent. It looks like a typical British lawn, probably bent fescue, bit of rye in there. Not really had a look up close yet, but it's quite tufty, so that probably says to me that there's a bit of ryegrass in there. It's not so much dead there, but it is at the top. So let's set the camera up, we'll go and knock on and we'll see if they'd be interested in taking part. Somebody's in. There's a car on the drive, so it's a good start. Hello, are you the homeowner?
I am, yes.
I've just in the neighbourhood, I'm just doing a YouTube video. I've got a channel called Daniel Hibbert Lawn Expert. I'm just looking for interest of lawns in a dead lawn fix. Right. I was wondering if you'd be interested in taking part. It's totally free, won't cost you anything.
Free of charge?
Yeah, totally free,
sure?
no fix.
Well, to be honest, I was looking at having it returfed because obviously it's all burnt out because of the weather. So...
Yeah, no, I'm pretty confident I can turn this round. And honestly, there's no...
Really?
Yeah, I'll just do a vid and I make that way. And all I ask is that you maybe water it in a few weeks once it's all done. We'll time it with some rain so we don't have to do it too much, but that's all, and there'll be nothing. Yeah, that's it.
No strings?
No strings at all.
Okay, we'll go with it, yeah.
Alright,
like
so what's your name?
Ian.
And there's no, you don't have a garden, I'm going to tread the toes or anything, you just do it yourself?
No.
Alright, well I think we can turn it round. Right, nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
nice to
right,
meet
thank you.
See you
Right, see you later. So what I'll do is I'll probably just wait for time for some rain, so maybe come back a couple of days and just crack on. Is that alright?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, mate. Cheers, mate. Bye. Oh, good news. That went pretty easy, so I think we're good. Okay, so we're going to do this lawn fix video today. As you can see, it's pretty brown, pretty dead, and if I dropped a match, I'm pretty sure this lawn would go up in flames. Now, when we knocked on, as you've just seen, Ian said he was thinking about returfing it, which, you know, you could look at it as an amateur and go, yeah, this is the only option. But all this lawn is lacking is water, and we're going to take advantage of that rain that's due. We're going to add something called a wetting agent, and I'm going to show you next how it works so you can actually see up close what happens without wetting agent and what happens to the rain when it rains. It'll just wash off, but with a wetting agent added, it just goes straight through this waxy coating that we've got all over the top. So let's show you that now. Okay, so this is what we call dry patch here. As you can see, it's just a very waxy, dry coating. If I pour just normal water on, you can see it just runs off down the hill, which is no good. We want it to actually soak in where it drops. But if I just move location, say to here, I then put some water which has got wetting agent mixed in and pour, we can see it instantly goes through the lawn where it drops. We don't get any of that runoff. So that's what a wetting agent does. Let's just show you again. With the water running away, it's actually touching the tripod now. If we get on with the wetting agent, it instantly soaks in. No matter where we pour it, there's no runoff whatsoever. So we get that water through to the roots, but by this time we'll have scarified and everything, so that we have more chance of all that water and the nutrition getting through. And what I'll do is I'll dig a patch up and we'll show you lower down and we'll show you how dry it is underneath as well. So now I've actually shown you how the wetting agent works and how that's going to get water through. We can actually see that it's greener at the bottom. That's because when we probably have had rain, it's washed off and gathered at the bottom, where it's just over time being able to soak through. And yeah, if we leave it long enough, it will come back, but we want it quicker. We want it coming back as soon as we can. So one more way we can take advantage of the rain that's due. We can not only apply a wetting agent, but we can get that to work better. We can scarify some of this out, because this dead growth is no use to us. That isn't going to come back. What's going to happen is we're going to get the green shoots of recovery just from the plant itself, from the roots. It's going to start growing new shoots as soon as we get that water through this root zone. So what we're going to do is first, we're going to scarify this whole lawn and remove as much of this dead stuff as possible. And like I said, that will help the water and all the products we're going to get on through. Okay, so I've just done what I'm normally on when I use it for anything else. There's a bit of moss over here as well. I want to try and get as close to this edge as possible. And I'm just leaving my flap down so the Scarifying doesn't fly everywhere. I don't want it all in the borders. You see how dusty it is. So how dry it is. I'll just do one more pass and then we'll have a look at what we've brought up. Okay, so I'm just up close. It's so dry, and if we have a look here we can see it's just like compost, dry compost on top. Just be a bit of everything probably from over the years that's landed on it. I'm not sure how old the lawn is. We'll have when we go a bit deeper, we'll be able to tell how old it is based on like how thick the thatch layer is and what kind of soil's under there. So we'll have a look. So we're getting quite a bit of stuff out. Again, if you put a match to that, it'll just set on fire. So it's important that we get most of this stuff out because it's no use to us. Okay, so a fair bit of stuff came up. Actually looks a lot better, funnily enough. Very dry stuff though, so I think what I'm going to do is, because it's very dry, it'll just clog the mower bag up very easily. Because it's not wet, there'll be no compaction, it'll just stay pretty spongy. So I'll just rake it up by hand with the black leaf rake, and then we'll mow it after that. Okay, have a closer look at what we've pulled out. Just dry moss, dead grass, and it stinks. I don't know why, but it stinks of fish. It smells like I'm down by the harbour in Devon or something. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but that's ridiculous. And I don't think, maybe there's some fish in the bottom of the bin. But it definitely smells fishy. Something fishy going on here. Okay, so that's the Scarifying stuff picked up. A lot freer. We've got into the thatch layer there. I think that's actually where we put some of the water, so you can see it's already started to go through quite a lot. So we'll give this a cut now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a little hole here with the edging tool, and we'll see what it's like underneath and see how dry it is and see what the soil makeup is underneath. Okay, so just going to cut out a little square and see what's underneath, see what kind of stuff's underneath, what we're dealing with soil wise, see what it is. Have a look at the thatch layer of this. It's very sandy. Looks very much like the stuff I use actually. Might be. So if we have a look at this up close. That's your thatch layer. You see that? It's about 1 inch thick. A bit more maybe. See how spongy it is. So that's why it's important to scarify and everything very often, especially on a fescue lawn like this. So you can see these are fescues here. Like they've got needle leaves. But it's so dry. You see how dry it is. All these roots should be white, but they're brown because they've frazzled. So we're going to have to do some work on this. We've just got the right products for it. Just while this hole's exposed, I'm just going to pour some water in and see what happens. So you can see it's just sitting on top and not actually going anywhere. So if I just get the camera up close there, you can see that it's not going anywhere. It's just pooling, and that's the dry patch, see? It's just creating like a waxy coating. Now if I just unscrew the wetting agent water, so it's still just sitting there, it's not going anywhere, but the minute we add the wetting agent water, it disappears. So again, that's a better example of how the wetting agent works. Coats all that waxy coating in polymer so the water can just slide past it, otherwise it just gets held on it. So that's a great example. That's a great example. I've never actually done that. That's the first for me, seeing that happen like that. So you can see how thick that is. All that's going to get through there. So if it rains, the water is never ever going to penetrate through all this waxy coating on all this soil and stuff. So you've just seen it here. So I've just had a thought. So I've just poured some wetting agent actually on top, and you can see already how it's getting through. So just keep going with that. Just keep pouring it on very, very slowly. You see how it's soaking through the roots already. You can actually see it. See like there. See the water being absorbed into those roots. So that is what we're looking for. We're looking for that water to get through, so we can actually see that soil getting wet, and those roots are going to be able to take up the water, not only the water, but all the products we put on there with it. So you can already see it's just soaking through. That's a great experiment to do. If we just have a look one more time at the back of that, that has totally gone through and wet all that soil. So now that area, we'll probably find that this area grows back better than normal when we come back in a couple of weeks and have a look. Okay, so now the scarifying's done and I've shown you how the wetting agent works. We can go one step further in trying to get water through. So that H2Go wetting agent is going to work instantly, first of all, but in the background we can have some wetting agent granules working alongside as well. So I'm going to put a bag of this on, go on at 24 on here, and that is, like I said, we've got the liquid going on to give us instant relief, and then the granules are going to work over time with the more rain that falls. So we'll get that on, then we'll get on with some granular feed, which is what we're going to need. So we're just treating everything the same like we would normally do. Can't get any worse, the lawn, it can only get better, but because we're getting all in products washed through, because we've sorted that dry patch out, we're going to see this lawn really transform in the coming weeks. So the wetting agent granules are on. Now it's time to go on with a granular feed. Like I said, don't worry, it can't get any worse, and it's raining, so it's going to get washed in. So when we want our plant to start growing, it's going to need feed in order to do that. There's nothing really in this soil. It doesn't look like it's been fed for a while, so we're going to need to add. So don't worry about scorching. As long as it's put on right, shouldn't scorch, and the grass is already scorched anyway from the heat, so it's not going to get any worse. So if you want, just go easy. We're going to go with granular first, and then we're going to go with liquid as well. So we've got the granular working in the background over the coming weeks, but the liquids are going to start working straight away once we get some water on there. So that's the plan of action for today. Okay, so now the Equilibria and the H2Go granules are on. What I'm going to do is go on with some liquid. So I actually built my own bundle today, which you can do as well. So I'm going to go with Dan's Magic. I've already put a litre in. I'm going to go double. It's 100 square metres that long. I've just paced it out. So I'm going to go on at double rate. So I've already put a litre in, and I've just measured out another litre in here. So this is, again, this is just going to give us our feed content. Now, chosen this over Summer Seeker because I don't really want any iron going on that long because it's really dry and stressed. Iron's not going to help at all, so we're just going to leave the iron content off. So that's the Dan's Magic part. Stella, we need them roots to start coming back. You saw they're all brown. Well, those, like I said, they should be like titanium and white coloured, so we need them to start growing. So seaweed, Stella is a great way to do that. So I'm just going to guess at 200 about that. It doesn't matter. Not enough or too much, no problem. SoPro, again, this is for stress. Because that lawn's really stressed, we're going to need this SoPro content, all about the roots. Wetting agent, because of the condition of that lawn, there's no, even though this bottle was made for like 500, you can actually put more on if you want. So I'm just going to go in with the whole bottle because that is really bad. So we're just going to go with the whole bottle in there because that's the most important thing. And a bit of grace as well for stress. There's going to be a lot of ethylene in that area in them plants, which is going to have to come out to enable it to get really healthy. So this is a good way to purge that out. So again, just going to guess at 200, about right. Again, it's not going to hurt if you put too much in. So yeah, so give that a mix. Just going to put some more water in. We already have some water in there. I'm just going to top that up. I'm just going to spray till I run out, literally. So that's this lawn fix video done. We're totally reliant on rainfall now, so we've got some coming over the weekend. So what we'll do is we'll check back in a couple of weeks and see how it's getting on. I've got high hopes for this. It's having seen now how the wetting agent actually works, I'm quietly confident that we can get some water in here and this feed can get through to those roots as well and kickstart those. We're going to be on to something special. So join us here next time on Daniel Hibbert Lawn Expert when we're doing something else lawn related. Bye for now. Pray for some rain.